What's going on, guys? It's your boy back here with another video, and I want to say that thanks again for the views and on the likes, and don't forget once you have the chance, if you're watching this video today, just take just a few seconds here, a like and a sub would definitely be pretty much appreciated. I'm trying to switch to releasing videos daily, and I'll be more than happy and be appreciative of any of your likes and your subscribes. So back to today's video. Pretty much just want to talk about me finally getting Fashion Blanka, and there's a reason why I'm actually releasing a specific video for the character, because it's not something I have noticed before. I haven't seen much about the character apart from how viable it is and how much of a good character I've heard about. But there is a bit of a special take, a twist to the character, which is pretty much exciting here. The free to play characters who probably haven't gotten him yet will probably wondering, wow, you just released this character, you already have him up to triple S, right? And I've actually wondered that as well, because right now currently I do have amongst my mercenaries Fashion Blanka that actually is from one of my my mates, and they have him on 3 stars. I was like, wow, how do you actually duplicate this character? And I think I had said it before, something about synergy, but I didn't actually pay much attention to it back then, because obviously I didn't have the character. So now that I have the character and it's my first of the legendary characters, I sort of like have a deeper understanding now, which is where I'm going to be talking about here. So pretty much it's awesome, like I said before. Your the potential of your legendary characters is to match anybody's existing level and grade, right? And that makes it even awesome, because if the character is such a great character, for example, you can obviously pair them up with your team and actually use them. So now it's all great and that's all awesome. I'm definitely totally excited for that. So I currently have my Fashion Blanka right now matching my Mad Ryu, because I actually decided to synergize with Mad Ryu, of course, because Mad Ryu obviously is the highest character I've got, and I'm trying to push my Fashion Blanka to the best level that I want him to be, so that he's actually as strong as possible, right? But here's the problem: that is not entirely what you want to do. Okay, now it obviously depends. Sometimes your best character might not be one of your primary character units whenever you go on to play the PvEs or PvPs. Unfortunately, I did not realize that if you actually synergize your legendary character with one of your regular characters. I don't know if it was written in text before. All I know is that I didn't actually pay attention. I did not read it. Is once you actually go and make an attempt to battle, you can't use both. As you can see right now, I was testing out my Fashion Blanka, so Mad Ryu is out on here, but you can't put Mad Ryu here because he is restricted. And as you can see here, it says only one Legend Fighter or the connected fighter can be used. So it's almost like when you have two mercenaries and you can't use them at once, which wouldn't be much of a problem, because you can always easily reset it, except that you have to reset for 100 gems. Now that's a waste of gem, in my opinion, because it can be used for other stuff. For example, like for speeding up the idle gains, as well as other stuff that you can use your gems for. You mentioned it. The list is endless, right? So now, because of that, and I obviously wanted to pair them together, I'm going to have to take a loss on this, right, and break the synergy here, and that's going to cost me 100 gems, right? That actually takes him back to his original A level, and but one character I don't use that much. He's really good, Guile, but he's currently my next highest tiered character right now in terms of the grade. The levels are almost even. Only Beast and Give is left to level up with the rest, so that they can actually get all the other guys on par to 200, and then I can continue to boost my Mad Ryu. So I'm going to go right ahead and confirm the synergy, and that is going to automatically you know, get him back to the level that Gal is, right? He's just missing his star right now. That's just the only difference because my Madrid is on SSS plus one. My gal is on SSS. So that's pretty much all it is. This is back unlocked and all that good stuff. So and of course I believe he still retained his, yeah, he didn't lose the equipment, so that's good. The cards, he did lose them, and so we're gonna have to place them back. I believe he has some options. Okay, so we're gonna go and equip this one here because that's what legendary here. um, I know he has several options. I typically, if I see that I have multiple options, for example, if I don't have both categories, for say, like the legendary and the faction or the class, synonymous with the actual character, I like to go for the one that actually is more attack based than defense based. So in this case here, they say legendary factor wears it more HP bonus, but there's critical damage option as well. Now, do I have one for critical damage? I'm going to go ahead and see. In this case, I do not, so I'm going to skip that. In this one here, I have just one option too, so we're going to equip that as well. No brainer. Over here, I have two options. This one is the example I'm talking about here, right? This one here has to do with his class, and the other one has to do with his faction, right? So this is the legendary faction here, and this is the tank class, right? So if I equip the tank class right now, what is he getting? He says when equipped by a tank class fighter, healing rate is enhanced. So this boosts his healing rate, but like I said before, my priority is pretty much damage. I'm going to see if there's an option to actually boost his damage. So let's look at the one that has to do with the class, and now that actually goes, but it said when electric faction fighter wears it, the attack bonus is enhanced by 1.8%. That's a nice boost, not too major, but as I said before, if I can only pick one of the two, I'm definitely going to pick the one that is more attack based for my Blanka, right? And then the next one here, what do I have? We've got two options here, but they're pretty much the same. So I'm going to go right ahead and just, actually we've got three options here. Two viable ones because one is similar. So this one here has to do with a faction. Okay, let's see what it says. When the legendary faction fighter wears it, HP bonus is enhanced by 2.5%. So it's getting more HP bonus in this point. And if we decide to change it to the one that actually has, the tank class, all right. That's what it says here. When equipped by tank class fighter, critical resistance is enhanced by 4.5. HP bonus versus critical resist. Critical resist is more RNG, so I think I'll go for the one that is more certain. That's going to be the HP bonus. I'm going to go back and change it to the previous option that I had before, which is going to be the one on the legendary faction, right? And get that HP bonus for the character. And then the last one here, do we have any options here? Okay, he's also an agility fighter. Okay, but all options I have here are just strictly agility, so there's not going to be anything different that you can actually read into this. So I'm going to go right ahead and just use, let's use one that is like the balanced one, because I know I do have support based agility fighter, and I also have like an assassin based agility fighter if I do unlock them. That I don't have to start wondering and try reswapping. Hopefully by then I'll have like a triple S grade vehicle, and otherwise that's it. And over here I can actually build another one, but I'm willing to have like 9,000. I typically do the triple rule here again. We're going to see if that actually gets us a triple S vehicle in that regard. I've done it before. I got the first time, as you can see. I think I should have two sets of triple S vehicles as proof that, because the first time I think I had enough to do it. So let's see here. Yeah, hold on. What? No, that's just an S vehicle. I should be able to see a list of my vehicles as well. Okay, so I only have just one triple S vehicle. So it looks like I got the SS. The SS is the one that obviously is going to be the one that it's more of the bigger boost. I don't know if that matters with the triple rule over here. But these are just vehicles, no characters. I'm not so bothered with that. But I'll make a poll next time and see when I have up to 9K. Do like a triple and see if it's definitely worth it for sure. Um, and as you guys are also aware, just something on the side note after we're done with the Fashion Blanker talk is if you guys remember, I promised I was going to go right ahead and do the no, pretty much do the summons of all my A grade fighters and see if I can actually get the characters I'm actually looking to get. I'm close to um, the 999, but I want to get it to 960 or thereabout because obviously if I try and over push it, it might cap up on 999 and I won't, and I'll probably lose the extra. So I'm definitely going to release that soon enough. Right now, I just want to say thanks for your time. And once again, don't forget to like and subscribe. Totally appreciate all of that, and I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.